It only takes a few hours to travel from the clean and modern Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport to the hot and humid, slightly run-down airport in Port-au-Prince, the capital city of Haiti. This Caribbean island was discovered by Christopher Columbus in 1492 and named Hispaniola. There once was a land of forest-covered mountains surrounded by rich fields of sugarcane and tobacco. Today, the hills have been stripped of every tree for making charcoal, and 80% of Haiti's food must be imported. The population has exploded, and it's now one of the poorest nations on earth. Minnesota's Richard Proudfit has come to Haiti to see for himself how his organization, Kids Against Hunger, can help alleviate the suffering of the vast majority of the people here.
50% of the children die before the age of 15.
Don Curtis, the guy in the orange T-shirt from Children's Lifeline International, heads up one of the hundreds of humanitarian organizations desperately trying to stem the tide of death and destruction. Then along came Richard Proudfit.
I heard that there was a man that wanted to feed the world, which is exciting to me because we have the same dream.
Here in the mountains, far from the city, the people have nothing. There is no work and little food. And the children are riddled with parasites.
You got worms. That's right.
It's only 3 bags of food for this woman, her husband, and 4 children, enough for just a couple of meals.
You're going to have for yourself and your family.
But it's better than nothing.
You want to feed all of your children around here. That's right. Okay. Very good.
A few miles away, hundreds of children have gathered at a feeding station operated by Children's Lifeline International. They've been distributing Richard's food for about 4 months to any child who can get here, and the word has spread. They are hungry, but before they eat, the kids sing a song of praise for what they are about to get. This is probably the only food these kids will get all day, packed with love in Minnesota, eaten with gratitude in Haiti. But there are more hungry children than there are plates of food.
Okay, very good.
It is heartbreaking to see the faces of the kids that will have to go without.
There's no more. I'm sorry. Oh, look it. Look it. I'm sorry. Oh, that hurts.
But the feeding program in this remote area is having profound results.
The single largest piece of our monthly budget went to purchasing food. And now that's been provided, it frees up funds for doing all kinds of things. It's not just the food itself, but the preparation of the food from Kids Against Hunger takes 20 minutes versus 6 hours they used to work to get the food.
Troy Livesey and his family from White Bear Lake, Minnesota, run this mission where several hundred children come to school every weekday. In this pitifully poor country, the people take great pride in their appearance, and these kids arrive in clean and pressed uniforms. It's probably the only decent clothing they have, and the Kids Against Hunger food that's being cooked will be their only meal of the day.
They're getting the vitamins and nutrients and minerals and protein that they so desperately need. We want to feed them. We got to meet their basic needs. But then we're going to educate them, which we're doing. And then we're going to give them a trade so they can make a living on their own.
As the lucky kids at school clear their plates, a crowd of not so clean, not so happy or healthy children gather at the mission gates, waiting for the leftovers. They are fed until it's all gone. We found out later just how lucky these mission kids are.
Why are they using dirt? Ask them why they're using dirt to make food.
Coming up, see why these Haitians are eating cake made out of mud. We'll follow Richard Proudfit to one of the capital city's worst neighborhoods, where only half the children survive past the age of 5.
I have to feed every one of you. From Minnesota, New Hope, Minnesota.
Plus, we'll deliver messages of hope and good things from Kids Against Hunger.